What's going on YouTube? Got a knife review and overview for you today. Looking at the Strider SJ-75, also known as the Strider Baby Huey. This is a knife that came out about a decade ago, but it's always been on my list of knives that I've always wanted, but didn't have the funds to purchase it back in the day. And was able to pick this up recently and give it a try. So wanted to just have a quick overview talking about the knife and just my experiences with it. Obviously this is something that's been discontinued about 10 years ago, but still thought it would be relevant to make a quick video just highlighting it. For people who maybe have not yet heard of it or seen it, just if you're new to the knife scene, or if it's just something you just haven't seen and you're just kind of getting into Striders. So this is made by Strider. You can see the marking there. So these were made in S30V steel. This one I got used, so it does have some scratches on the PVC blade. With the nice contoured G10 handles, with the scalloping on the inside of the scale and liner, as well as on the back of the blade spine. Very cool knife, very thin, very good slicer. Has this cool fluting texture on the titanium lock side, but typical Strider clip. Nice hollow grind that goes up pretty high, and yeah, just overall a really good slicer. Sticks to the Strider methodology of just keeping a terrible flick there, but keeping with the Strider methodology of just a simple titanium line or frame lock, no inserts, nothing like that. Flicking action is all right. But this knife just fits really well in the hand. Perfect choil for 2 fingers and then another 2 back there. Fits in the hand really well. No jimping on the back of the spine, but your thumb kind of fits perfectly right into that back ramp. Just overall a very nice small EDC knife, if you're able to find one for a good price. Making this video just because probably moving this knife along. Just hasn't seen the pocket time that I was hoping, and if something isn't being carried that often, just move it forward to someone who might carry it a bit more. But otherwise, this knife has been absolutely fantastic. Perfect centering, perfect lockup, great action, nice and smooth. It has just been really cool, but just wanted to give it a try. Super thin tip, super pokey, super thin for slicing. Just wanted to give a quick overview of this knife, because I know I was talking about recently, how Strider is super overbuilt in their knives, and obviously this knife is not necessarily overbuilt. You have this nice tall blade, great handle for no twist action, so really good there, but not necessarily that super thick overbuilt typical Strider knife that you would think of. So people who maybe are not less familiar with Strider, this is a great option for if you're looking for that smaller EDC size. And I'll set it down so you can get kind of a size reference there. This 2 squares are 1 inch. So Strider does make a less overbuilt knife. Obviously they don't make this anymore. I'm not sure why they discontinued it, but it is quite cool. It can be quite collectible on the secondary market. So I wanted to give it a try when I was able to pick this one up. But yeah, I just wanted to give a quick overview of the knife and just kind of highlight the fact that, Strider did make more EDC focused, thin, slicey, small pocket EDC knives that are under 3 inches blade length for people who live in areas where there's a restriction on your blade length. But overall, you know, carrying this, using it for the past few months, it's been really nice. I love when Strider does the contoured G10 handles. It's just super smooth. Excuse me, fits super well in the pocket, and just feels really great in the hand. The slicing action on this is great. S30V steel, you know, may not seem impressive in today's world of MagnaCut and all the super hyper steels, or whatever you want to call them. But Strider always does a good heat treat, and that is definitely the case for this knife because the heat treat is great. I did use it and strop it, and it, you know, the edge did not chip or anything like that, and it was able to easily be touched up on a strop and back to a keen edge. But overall, just a great small pocket EDC slicer. The pocket clip, like I was mentioning, is a typical Strider clip, so it does stick out quite a bit from your pocket. If you're okay with that and you're able to find one of these, yeah, it is a great option. There are some custom versions of this. This is just the standard production version, but you can get ones that have the mixed Strider custom, you know, nightmare grind on there. But in my case, you know, a nice super deep, super slicey hollow grind was good enough to try this out. But I highly recommend picking one up if you haven't been able to try one, and this is something that might interest you. Again, just something from Strider that's not super overbuilt, that's kind of that nice small EDC pocket carry size. Really cool knife. Not necessarily my cup of tea. I've been really into the super overbuilt Strider SMFs lately. So obviously this is like very small compared to an SMF. But yeah, just wanted to give a quick overview of this knife, show it off a bit. I'll probably be moving it on to someone else. So just wanted to kind of highlight this knife, show it off a bit, and give a bit more information. So if you guys have any questions about the knife, feel free to drop a comment below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys are carrying, but just wanted to make this video highlighting this awesome blade. Super cool. It's a shame they're discontinued. It'd be cool to see some newer, updated versions of this. It's a shame Strider doesn't do the contoured scales anymore. Probably why they stopped making this was probably how much work they had to put into it for the price. I think originally these were listed for about $300. So a great steal, like a great deal, I mean, in today's money for sure, for this type of work that was put into it. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Quick video, and have a good rest of the day. Thanks. Bye.